Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're diving into something really important that you won't want to miss. If you enjoy thoughtful content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow us on whichever social media platform you're watching. Your support means everything. Now let's get into today's topic.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling something really essential, keeping your online banking safe. We're looking at online banking cybersecurity best practices. And, our mission here is pretty straightforward. Like, pull out the key things you absolutely need to know to protect your finances online.
Exactly. Online banking is, well, incredibly handy, right?
Okay.
But with that convenience comes a need to be smart about security.
Right.
It's really about understanding the risks involved and, taking some pretty simple steps to lower them.
Okay, so let's get into it. The source emphasizes strong, unique passwords right away. Now, we all kind of know this, but why is it so vital specifically for banking?
Well, think about it like this. Cyber criminals, they often use these automated programs,
Yeah.
to just guess passwords. They try them across loads of different accounts.
Okay.
So if you reuse a password, maybe on some less secure shopping site, and that gets breached, well, they could potentially use that same password to try and get into your bank account.
Ah,
Strong, unique passwords act like individual little walls for each account.
Yeah.
Some people find password managers pretty helpful for this. Keeps track of everything.
that makes total sense. It's not just about making it complicated, but making it different everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next layer of defense the source talks about?
Multi-factor authentication,
Mhm.
MFA. If your bank offers it, and most do now, turning it on is probably one of the single best things you can do for your security.
Really? Why is that?
Because it means even if someone somehow gets hold of your password, they still need something else to log in.
Okay.
Usually that's like a code sent to your phone or maybe a fingerprint scan, something like that. It's basically that extra deadbolt on your digital door.
Definitely sounds like a no-brainer if it's an option. Okay, the source also talks quite a bit about phishing scams. What are some of the common tricks, the things we should be watching out for?
Yeah, phishing often plays on psychology, right? Social engineering. They might send you an email that looks exactly like it's from your bank. They try to create a sense of urgency, maybe fear, like your account is locked, click here, N now W. They want you to react fast, click a bad link, or give up your details.
What, that panic click?
Exactly. So keep an eye out for things like typos or really generic greetings like Dear Customer. Legitimate banks rarely ask for sensitive info like your full password or PIN over email.
So be suspicious of unexpected messages asking for info.
Absolutely. The safest bet. Always just go directly to your bank's official website or use their official app. Don't click links in emails you weren't expecting.
Got it. Okay, shifting gears a bit. What about the devices we actually use for banking? Phones, computers, any specific precautions there?
Oh, definitely. Keeping your software updated, your phone's OS, your computer's operating system, your browser,
Yeah.
that's crucial.
Why updates specifically?
Because updates often contain security patches. They fix vulnerabilities that, cyber criminals are actively looking to exploit. So updating closes those doors.
Okay, keep everything patched. What else?
Also, be careful about using public Wi-Fi for banking,
Yeah.
like at coffee shops or airports.
Yeah.
Those networks can be less secure. If you absolutely have to use one, consider using a VPN, a virtual private network. It encrypts your connection, adds a layer of protection.
VPN on public Wi-Fi. Good point.
And it's probably worth mentioning, too, devices that have been jailbroken or rooted, modified to remove manufacturer restrictions, they can sometimes have weaker security defenses.
Right. So stick to official software, update regularly, be careful with Wi-Fi. What's another key takeaway from this source that you think is really important for people listening?
I'd say regularly monitoring your account activity.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Get into the habit of just, logging in and checking your recent transactions pretty often.
Just keeping an eye on things.
Yeah. Look for anything that seems off, anything suspicious. The sooner you spot a problem, the faster you can tell your bank and hopefully limit any damage. Think of it as like the digital version of balancing your checkbook, just maybe more frequently.
That's really practical advice. Okay, so wrapping up our quick look at online banking cybersecurity best practices, it seems pretty clear that, yeah, the threats are real, but there are definitely concrete, manageable steps you can take.
Absolutely. None of this is rocket science, really. By using these best practices, strong, unique passwords, MFA, being wary of phishing, keeping things updated, monitoring your accounts, you make yourself a much, much harder target.
Right. You're raising the bar for the criminals.
Exactly.
Okay. And maybe just a final thought to leave you with.
Hmm.
Think about how these ideas we've discussed, strong authentication, vigilance against scams, keeping systems current, how might those apply to other parts of your digital life beyond just banking? It's all kind of connected, isn't it?
It really is.
Something to consider. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.